さあ始めよう。貴様正気か。隊長の件で
アムレートの何か分かったのですか？邪魔だ。引けるぞ。
By the way, have you seen the I'm not gonna pull it up, but like, have you seen the anime Canada trailer?
I've heard about the Canada trailer.
You really should see it one day.
I heard it was like, okay, so like I was at the beer market with my friend, and he mentioned, oh, have you seen the Vancouver anime? I'm like,
it's not okay. It's not
what?
just Vancouver. Like, okay, I get it because it's like we have a lot. Okay, aside from like our place, so in the trailer it's like okay, you get, so it's like kind of like 50-50 kind of thing. You get 50% like Vancouver because Vancouver has like very open lands and like nice views of like mountains and stuff. And then you have then you turn to Canada. Like if you not Canada, you go to Toronto, you see. I think they go through Kensington Market, and they go and they're skating on the they're skating in the in City Hall with the Toronto sign like in the background, of course.
oh, at Nathan Phillips.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's like a 50-50 kind of thing. But yeah, I kind of want to see more. Not you know, of course not just Canada. The one thank God there's a Canada, not Canada first, but like good thing they chose Canada as one of them.
Yeah.
But I would like to see more actually. Well, okay, one would be okay. I don't know how you could do an anime one for Japan because I'm pretty sure if you look them up, there's probably 1,000 of them. But yeah, when like Europe, China. You know what? They're just. I don't want. Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with other ones. Russia, why not? I'm just naming the giant continents. There should be a lot more, but like, yeah, like that'd be a good one using anime to promote.
To promote their country.
Well, you know, promote tourism.
Tourism. I think Japan's already done that.
Well, okay. Well,
but like, I mean, here's the funny thing. I don't know if that actually escaped Japan, which is the problem.
Actually, that might be the one. That might be the reason that we haven't seen him. Probably might make sense. Because like, also I think it's like I think I'm gonna sound super like uninformative, but like it's just like this is me basing it off from like when I went to back from Fan Expo. When me and a friend went to anime in that tune.
Yeah.
And then I'm like I know a good variety of titles and I can pick them out, but it was like almost the entire room was filled with people who just gotten into anime in the last 5 years. Yeah, like 5 to 3 years. That was like how I felt like, because like again, like there's some people who walked in and they had like the classic Sailor Moon ones, or like I think Sailor Moon or Yu-Gi-Oh or okay, and there's no exception to it. We're not talking Yu-Gi-Oh Japanese. We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh the one we all grow, you know. Young Moo, like that kind of shit. Yeah, that. That's when we had. That's what we grew up with. So there's no exceptions. You can't be like, oh, that was Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't recognize it from Japan. That's the Japanese one. Like, no, this is our own that we're using. That's how much of a crutch they gave, and that was the easy section. But yeah, it was like almost everybody who went up is like maybe like anime fans of 5 years from the last 5 years, because they'd be like, oh, I know anime tunes. I'm like, let me guess, you're there's the only ones that got immediately noticed, like not even like just from the first note. It was usually something out of like it was everyone was waiting. I knew everyone was waiting for like Attack on Titan. Like I had a very good feeling everyone's waiting for Attack on Titan. And I'm like, the world isn't just that. You know, the anime world is not just Attack on Titan, right?
Well,
not, and just like how, you know, televised TV is not all just your Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like, my God, guys. Like, I watch this series. I watch this series. I'm like,
okay, well,
I don't want to be elitist, but like, you can't just go, I'm an expert, and say, and you watch like one. Like, you watch this one, the most popular one, and go on. That's like me saying, oh, I'm a huge anime expert, but I was one of those people that watched just like, you know, your Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Digimon, and that was it. Like, that was, like, back then, that was our version of wow, I'm making myself sound like that was our version of, like, you know, like entry Weeaboo knowledge. Like,
well, I mean, in the 90s, like...
Yeah, the 90s, we were just like...
Everybody that saw anime on TV was pretty much at the level of gateway anime.
Here's the thing about, the weird thing about, like, for dubbing for Americas, is that, like, it was the most weirdest thing I remembered about it, and it was just like... I think... You know how, like, anime openings in Japan, you got, like, you go through, like, maybe 5, 10, 20 episodes or whatever. Or, like, at least an arc, and they'll change the songs.
Yep.
Do you remember, like, Dragon Ball Z is the perfect example, where if you look up, same opening, but I'm pretty sure there was, like, more than 5 openings. My favorite one, and my favorite one to make fun of, because it just, I'm like, you know, this was like, it's kind of the same thing like with Saint Seiya English version, where they had like a...
Oh, they had a cover of a popular song?
Yeah, they had a cover of a popular song. That. You remember the Dragon Ball Z? My favorite one, just because I make fun of it, is the Dragon, what Dragon Ball Z? I'm like, oh God! Yeah, this is in Japan at all, not even by a long shot. You had like, I think, yeah, we had like we had more than 5 and it was just like, yeah, more than 5 openings, and it was just like, just to one, not even to arcs, like you'd have like, yeah, 5 for one arc at least. And then on top of that, they went through in terms of English voice actors, my favorite was if you go look up on YouTube, you look up, they have more than 10, I think. Yeah, I think 10 voice actors for Goku alone.
Yeah, including Sean Schimmel.
Like, oh my God, I remember. It was like, some were for movies, some were for TV, and some were TV arcs for a certain point. And I'm like, I don't know why we just hold on to one, but okay, fine. Like, but yeah, just... That was our weeaboo gate to, like, you know, we know these animes, that's why we say we're good at anime. That was our version. Nowadays it's just like this name down. Let's try name it down. You got your Attack on Titans.
One Punch Man.
You got your One Punch Mans. I kind of want to put My Hero Academia in there.
Yeah, that's starting to get there.
Your Mob Psychos.
I don't know about Mob Psycho.
Okay, Mob Psycho is it's like B tier.
Cause like with people understand that, or people that do watch Mob Psycho 100, they understand it's the same creator, but the art style is so, or like for the anime, it's so rough that it almost turns people off.
You got your because we're starting to get into a progressive society. Yuri on Ice's.
Oh yeah.
Your Haikyuu's.
Yeah, but the Yuri on Ice fandom like exists on Tumblr.
Look,
Tumblr alone.
Yeah, here's how I'm naming it, because like you know, whatever, everyone knows where we are. They're in GTA. We're located in the Mississauga region. There's not many anime store, like, you know, brick and mortar not doing so well, and that's not nice for me. I love brick and mortar, but in terms of anime merchandise in the Mississauga region, the only anime merchandise you can get mainly is from Hot Topics. And Hot Topic, they do, like, you know, all the mainstreams, And you know, you got some of your Cowboy Bebops. You got your Kobani Iron Fortresses, but they're like kind of pushed aside.
And then there's you know, anything Ghibli.
And then anything Ghibli. And then you have everything I just named off your Attack on Titans and everything, just like stacked down. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, but like, I get it. You gotta make the money, but I kind of wish people were more bold and put out more stuff.
By the way, all I'm doing right now is just training because I'm not sure if we're ready for the next battle.
Yeah, whatever. We'll just train them and then we'll just talk. What do you got? What do you got for everything? I just
disarm all time bombs. Exceed the time limit. Interesting. Okay, I'll try this one out. I should save because I have a feeling I might lose this one. So all I've been doing is just mashing menu and going like, menu, spinning squall, menu. I don't know, whatever. But anyways,
yeah. What you got on the table?
About like anime fandoms?
Anything at this point. I just kind of, like, it was a good jumping off point.
Oh, it is a good jumping off point. You know what's okay. While I was browsing YouTube,
Okay,
I saw a lot of Pokemon Sun and Moon clips.
All right.
And I know what's really popular in Pokemon Sun and Moon right now.
What?
Is Misty's back in the picture.
Oh yeah. And they're doing like, and you're talking about the Brock and Misty thing where they did a little Easter egg where they did their poses and
yeah, their Mega Evolutions
and then their poses from the game.
Yeah. Oh god, like that. I was like, yes. when Misty had like when she did that pose, I'm like, yes. Yes, it's the game.
How were you
when Brock was like bare chest? He ripped off his shirt, bare chested with his arms crossed over, just the way he did, just in red and blue version. I'm like, yes, that is the Brock I know.
Oh
they're like,
God.
They're 4 years younger though, but still, I'll take it.
Oh my god, I remember. I'm like, oh jeez. By the way, thank you and fuck you.
Okay.
For introducing me to Tatsuo-ji. His Kazoo series.
Oh, Tsuko-ji?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tsuko-ji's like, okay, I don't know where he's from, whether he's from Quebec or from...
Oh, he's Canadian based?
Okay, well, he can sing in French.
Here's the thing, it's just like he
can sing in French.
We can hear French, but the thing is that there's actually, there's notable accents for French.
Mm.
And I think only the French, like, if you speak French, you can hear it easy. But since we only just know that
we hear Quebecois French.
Yeah, there's Quebecois French, and then there's actually like Paris, France French.
Yeah, there's like
you hear it.
Like, like of all the dialects, we only know. Well, I mean, I only know of Quebecois, regular Parisian French, and I think there's a dialect for French in Haiti.
Huh.
I think.
Maybe
those are the only ones I'm rather confident of knowing. Anyways, yeah.
But yeah, like just apparently like our French is like I don't know, it's the classic shit on one. Just like it sounds so nasty. Sounds like I think the best way I've heard it is like if a blind person was speaking French. Not blind, deaf person. Okay. If a deaf person was speaking French.
I know. Okay, so
I don't want to shit on us on Quebecois, but I'm just saying, like, you do know there are the accents. We don't, like, I don't know them. Don doesn't know them, but there is an accent. You just don't know it because, like, you don't hear it because we don't speak French first off. So
we don't speak French that well, or use it often enough to say we're confident in it.
Yeah.
Well, okay. On that note, like, I had a French teacher. She was from Quebec, and she would always she would say this story about like how her and her brother they once went to France and they tried to order something.
Okay.
Obviously in French, and they tried their French. And nobody in France could understand them.
Oh god!
I was like, that's so bad.
Oh no!
But then, I mean, she kind of like laughed and scoffed at her story, but basically, the one message she came out with was that, well, don't they like Quebecois French isn't like proper French. It's more like kitchen French. It's like whatever you use there. Like,
what do you mean like kitchen French? We're talking like, you know, when like the most notable ones, like when you go to New York, you got your like your Joey Wheeler kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, those kind of things. Except, you know, it's a little more,
like
a little stronger in the accent.
Or like your Southerns with your Colonel Sanders kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wow, okay. Oh dang, I have to get to this bombs in 6 minutes.
Here's a crazy thing I noticed, which is like not noticed. So I guess maybe just because Quebec is the only part in Canada that's French. But like I didn't expect, like, I guess I just accepted that there's not really a strong anime presence in Quebec.
I'm not sure. I don't know about that.
I didn't know that at first, but until I heard about Otakuthon. Is it Otakuthon?
Yeah, it's Otakuthon.
Otakuthon. And I'm like, oh geez, not only that they love anime, they're willing to hold up their own thing. And it's like, you even notice it when we, like, if you go to Anime North or Fan Expo, like anime fan. I remember like I think I went for the Ruby panel. And, okay, yeah, I know if they're anime or not. The fact that there was yeah, I was at a Ruby panel and a lot, like, there's like I remember sitting around. There's like a good, like, almost me being surrounded by like French people. And I'm like, oh, okay. It does fall within, you know, anime realm.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah. It's more international than I thought. But in my opinion, though, I think if I had to put a place down, the most anime place, I'm gonna have to say, shoot, it might be one of three provinces, and that is you know, I'm gonna get grilled.
Is it British Columbia?
No, I'm gonna get grilled.
Okay.
I'm gonna get grilled. 3 places. I'm gonna say 3 places just to cover my ass.
Okay.
3 places. So yeah, my ass doesn't get grilled. Alberta, Edmonton, and Vancouver.
You know, Alberta is in Edmonton, or Edmonton is in Alberta.
Anyway.
Sorry, I just had to point that out.
Look, I haven't taken geography in a long time, nor that I needed it, and now, you know. Yeah, thanks, Don.
You're very welcome.
God damn, I'm gonna get grilled hard. But yeah, those are 3 places. 3 places. Anyway, didn't see me anyway. That like very heavily anime based. Like you like Edmonton themselves have Anime Expo. Anime Expo.
I thought isn't Anime Expo in the States?
It's a state, but there's I don't recall it. It's like anime something, anime whatever. But it is an Edmonton.
Okay.
And Vancouver, just because it's near Japan.
Oh yeah.
Like I've actually seen a few pictures from friends. They've been to like a few cafes where they actually have like classic arcade fighting games.
Oh yeah.
Like the ones where like it's like a side by side, like a back to back, so you can play people on the other side.
Yeah, the very Japanese style arcade
like,
cabinet.
I've seen a few cafes have it. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. By the way, yeah, we Akiba Kisa has that too. I kind of like. That's another reason we should check that out one day.
Oh, the Akiba Kisa in where's the Akiba Kisa? Is that in Markham?
Markham, I think. So yeah, maybe like one day we like we're. Wow, what the fuck?
That's okay. This is how I always do it.
But, oh wow.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Yeah, maybe like before recording, maybe I don't know. We might be burned out. Maybe, yeah, like
we're gonna be burned out. I'll say that.
Okay, fine, I guess. We checked that one day. Because like apparently, like it's made lists where it's like themed cafes. And it's like, oh, we have a manga cafe. I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's cool. We maybe we could go check that out. You know, me being an adult and being lazy and me not going outside usually. I don't usually make the function. / I'm not going there by myself. Because people who go by themselves.
I mean, okay, so here's my stance on like going to that one in particular. I'm afraid of going there and then being ultimately disappointed by either the food, the manga selection, or both.
Okay, as I heard, it's being highly regarded.
Wait, you mean around here?
Well,
Is it because it's the only manga cafe in the GTA period? Or are you talking about like themed cafes?
Themed cafes are what I think, I guess.
Okay. I still think
look, I don't hear shit from them. I have friends that go there repeatedly and they love it. But yeah, like I don't hear anything bad about it. As I can say, dude, are you?
What?
Dude, I can. You know what? When I find out your birthday again, I'm gonna get you a water bottle.
Oh no! Don't bother.
You know those, like those plastic bottles. They do have like you can only use them for so long before like they themselves start breaking down.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are within that limit.
There's no way I can cover this. I am sorry.
Nice.
I'm thirsty.
I know.
You're drinking your water there, and I'm like, I'm gonna drink too, and shit.
Okay, well, now that I'm done training, I'm gonna get right into the meat of. We're gonna get right into the meat of the story. All right, highway base ambush.
Highway. You have highways?
I know, right?
Then before, isn't this before Valkyria Chronicles 1?
Well, I mean,
it's like if anything, this could possibly I could possibly believe this would be like right before the calamity, and then the Dark Sun got blamed, because like I can imagine like the only way that this can all work together is if this was like right before Valkyrie, like a giant group of Valkyrie just like gonna fuck this shit and just wiped everyone off the face of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And in Valkyrie Chronicles 1, that land that you see that's just all like desert and you see like houses with holes in them, that'd be like our hometown that we're playing in. Where's that place called?
Brule.
Brule?
Yeah.
No, is it Brule? No, not Brule. The city you were talking about.
Oh, wait, you mean in this game or?
Yeah, this game.
I forget.
Anyway, yeah, like the city the luxurious city with the monorails and all that shit. The only reason it makes sense is because the Valkyries destroyed everything. And that's all stuff, just like mud huts. But they're not actually mud huts. The reason they look like mud huts is because the Valkyries damaged.
They just melted it made a big explosion and the heat melted the mud over them, and then
exactly. That's the only way this makes sense. How they have a friggin' highway and monorails.
Yeah, because I will admit they are very their civilization is highly advanced.
Yeah,
for like no reason.
It's like I don't know where to put this. I'm like thinking like, why not just make a route? You could have done this anything else. Yeah, I think we covered this already. You make the game anything else, and it could be no fine. But the fact that you slapped on the name, it's kind of like the same thing with another. I can't remember. There's another game that could have been great, but I remember Agents Mayhem. They could have been great, but because their game was really contending with Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
That they copied a lot of stuff, and the only thing that they thought, hey, you know what, it would work perfectly well if we intertwine this with the story of the Saints, of the Third Street Saints. And I'm like, and I played it. It's
you seem so reprehensible.
I am reprehensible.
I'm so taken aback.
I am taken aback. I bought it, and I'm like, thank God. I'm not trading this in like a month or two later. I would have lost so much money, as I already done. But like, it's like I get this. I feel bad for him too. Like Evolution, you know, you've done great, but your greatest thing you've done. Well, if it comes on the if it comes back onto Plus, on PlayStation Plus one day, yeah, I'll get it. I'll download it. I'll play it. But like, no, I can't justify it. Like I like the backstories of all the heroes, but like, no, just no, I can't. I'm telling you right now, if you ever had even the slightest thought of buying it, maybe wait for like a $20 sale or $10 sale. You know, when you find it in those like bargain bins at Walmart. Yeah.
I mean, if you could find it in those bargain bins at Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, okay, the bargain bins at Walmart have the strangest selection. They have the rarest games sometimes, and they have like hiding under a whole pile of like.
Yeah, I know, right? You're
games.
like, no, that's what I do. I'm those people that you see him, and you're like, what the fuck is this weirdo doing? But I'm the one digging at the back because every other fucker thought like me and put the games that were good in the back.